Howdy there, today in this video I'm going to show you the best free video editing softwares so you can get valuable content to grow your own audience on YouTube. Now let's get gnarly. The first free video editing software is named VSDC, Video Editor. The pros about this is that it's great for beginners who are young and who want to actually edit. It's easy to find where your video files are and the text overlays that you might need. The only bad part with this is that it's out of the modern century design. With it being out of the modern century design that we are used to, like as Google Classroom or Notion or whatever like that, or what is so close to that, it looks like that it can be a struggle because it's really old. And when it's old, you don't get that much of information that you will need to put into the metadata of that video. But hey, at least it will work. The second editor that we have is Openshot. With Openshot, it's like another version of VSDC, but it's in modern century design. With it being in modern century design, you're easily able to figure out how to trim, you're able to scale your video into size. It can be on 16:9, which is a standard 1080x1920 size rate. With 3D animation, you're able to access 3D form of video. With this, you're able to animate basically almost everything with its special tools, as it's loaded with a chroma key function where you're able to have a green screen in the back. If I can just mask this, if I can just stay still right now, there will be a tiger in the back. With a green screen, this is an amazing option, but I don't recommend it that much because not that much of everybody has a green screen. If you do, then good luck because you already have it. The only cons with Openshot is that it can be struggle and oftentimes laggy. When it's laggy, that means you're unable to find and manage your files very quickly, and you just have to import them like one by one, which is fairly extremely slowly. The third option we have is named Lightworks. This Lightworks free video editing software will have no video length limit, like 3 minutes on this editor called Filmora, but there's actually no video length limit, which is amazing because if you get limited, then you can't make purposeful videos. This had been used in popular movies and had been used in color grading. You can use color grading, but just make sure that you actually search up on YouTube videos. I might make more videos about this, but I'm not so sure. And the overlays are available without any restriction, where you can put stack onto stack of each type of camera that you might have. But often, of course, just start with your phone because everybody has a phone and that's where the camera is. And make sure your audio is perfect. Number 4 is named Shotcut. This video editing software would allow you to go with many video formats with what you can render and what video format you have. Like on the new phones, it's the MOV, which it's used for HDR video. If you don't know what that means, it means high definition resolution, where it includes more colors than usual into a video, but it can be compatible with everybody's devices, but only if you have the correct specs. It's easy to use and you have more transitions available that you can choose from if you can look at this screenshot. It even has more features than all of the other ones that I had mentioned, but this next one might actually kill it. The only cons with Shotcut is that it does not require importing projects from the system, but it also does lock waveforms, which is not so great when you have to allow multi-track. When you have multi-track, then you get a full wide range of options that you can modify, but in this case for Shotcut, it doesn't look like it. But here's the worst one, Davinci Resolve. Now, by worst, you might be saying it's not so worst because friends mention it. Well, the only bad thing about it is that it's not so great if you're a beginner or at a very young age, because you can't just swing in and edit. You have to take time to learn the video editing software, just like Premiere Pro and Vegas Pro 17. And if you like to rush video editing or rushing in anything, then this video editing software is not great for you. But in Davinci Resolve, you get a full total wide range of options. It's almost like Premiere Pro with an overlap file support. It does give you practice when you do get the actual Premiere Pro. Now, this is what they all don't offer. They don't offer watermarks when you're editing. such as Filmora. If you have Filmora and know about it and you're watching this, there will be this like big giant banner, almost like a channel banner in your entire video, and you're just done editing. It would be horrible if there's a watermark like that. With those watermarks like Camtasia or so forth, those watermarks are actually giving free advertisement from your channel and degrading how professional your videos would look like, with giving the value that you will need to give. Now, because we hadn't met yet and I just mentioned all of the video editing softwares that you will need to have, if you want to get the equipment that I have, I placed my kit link in the description, and just know that some of it is going to be affiliate links where I get a small commission. But if you're starting on YouTube, here's a big tip. Start with a phone, start with a camera that you have, and just go with the equipment that you have. You don't need these big rigs or anything like that, just because the video has to be about the value for your community that you're building, and choose a niche. Because if you just go into random like barbecue, cafeteria, organization, sanitization, and all that, then nobody knows what your channel mainly is going to be about. So set your channel into a niche. My essential niche right now is technology, but I must have is a niche in a niche, so I chose smart home technology and camera technology. I can add things here and there so then people can get like a break from what I'm doing, but not so much where it's out of order. But also, make sure to focus on your average view duration and your watch time, because that's what YouTube focuses on and not subscribers. Now check out these videos right here, and Shotcut and mahalo.